Hi and welcome to another platformOS video shortcut. We're going to look at a couple of platformOS POS CLI command line interface tool shortcuts for you to speed up your development workflow. Specifically, we're going to drill into effective development using the POS CLI tool, and the prerequisite is that you've already installed the POS CLI tool and you have a partner portal with an instance running. So let's go over and take a look. Specifically, we'd like to look at the POS CLI sync and sync reload options. And we'll notice down here all the instructions are here. And another couple of prerequisites, you'd want to make sure that you have either Chrome extension or Firefox extension for the live reload functionality, which is linked to in the document. What I will be using, and I'm now in the partner portal looking at my test instance, which has a POS CLI shortcut here for me, which I'm going to copy. And I'm going to set up not a staging environment, I'm going to actually change that to dev in my terminal in just a moment. And the site specifically that we're going to be playing with is my MVP Marketplace template. And what I'd like to do is make some changes on the FAQ page. Let's pop some text in here. But whether it's text or business logic, whatever it happens to be, live reload is your friend. So I'm bringing up my terminal. And as you can see, I've got my code in here. And I'll start up my favorite code editor in just a moment. But before I do, remember I copied the POS CLI shortcut. Let's paste that in here. And I'm going to actually make sure that my environment is going to be changed from staging to dev. I'm adding a new variable called dev, and I'm going to link my test site instance here to that variable. Let's go ahead and make the change. So I'm adding the environment variable called dev. It's going to confirm my login against the partner portal using my partner portal credentials. The token has now been saved in the hidden file in this folder. So now let's go off and fire up my code editor. Now what I'd like to do here is in the terminal window is turn on the sync option for POS CLI. So POS CLI sync and my environment variable being dev, and the syncing changes to my instance has been activated. Let's go ahead and find that file that we're going to go and edit. Specifically, I'm going to change the faq.liquid file, and I've added some changes here. Let's save that. You can see that it's picked up that change and has synced it to the live site. Now, when we refresh this page, you'll see the changes are applied. But what I'd like to do next is watch that happen in a live reload. As I mentioned, we've got the extension for Chrome added here. Live reload is connecting. It's not connected right now, so what we're going to do is activate the live reload option in my development environment. So let's split the screen for a start so we can see it happening, and head back to my code editor. We'll clear that terminal and add the relevant command. That command is POS CLI sync. Let's just adjust that screen so we can read that properly. POS CLI sync dev live reload, and of course enter. So it's waiting for changes, which we'll do right now. You can see over here, add some changes here. I'm going to go and remove that. Save the change. It's synced, but you'll notice the change hasn't occurred because I haven't turned on live reload, which I am now going to do. Live reload is connected. So it's connected. It needs to refresh, so we'll refresh that again. Just a trick for young players, make sure that after you've turned on sync that it is activated in your browser. And let's do that change again. We'll add some changes, we'll save them, and they appear immediately. Let's remove. Let's save, and they're gone immediately. So live reload is a really handy option. There's another switch that you can add to this, which is the open option. Let's just stop the terminal and clear it. And this time, POS CLI sync dev live reload open will actually open a browser for me. As you can see, automatically, and I'll head over to my FAQ page. We will change stuff, save, and again, remember, turn on live reload. It is connected. I will refresh. Changes happened, but let's do it again. Live reload is turned on the browser, and I'm going to change this, remove it, save it, done. Let's do that again. Save, change. So that extra switch open will open the browser. Please remember, turn on live reload. Otherwise, you're just going to be doing refresh manually again. It is a handy feature, and you can have multiple terminal windows open so you can do other POS CLI related tasks. So head over to the developer guide, take a look at POS CLI, and specifically effective development using the POS CLI tool. And what we just looked at was sync and live reload. Thanks for watching.